it was actually interesting, um, because the first few episodes, I feel like the first few episodes of Demon Slayer really reflected how I feel, what I've been going through lately, in the sense of self-preservation. Because at the beginning of the show, like Tanjiro would look like some really lame ass main character who would probably never overcome his
Yeah,
sense of
he
empathy.
like a scrub in the beginning. I'm not even gonna
He couldn't
lie.
even kill a demon. He
Yeah,
felt so bad. The first demon he fought ended up getting killed by the sun because he
yeah,
was just like, ah, I feel bad killing them.
and he made him. Technically, he made him die even a more horrendous death because he got burnt alive in the sun, like burnt to crisp.
That's actually what I want to talk about later when it comes to his empathy, because his empathy is he's a very human character, but yeah, and that's something I've really had to learn in the sense of with the recent situation. Well, not is it recent anymore? Like
That's
half
not
a year.
recent, yeah.
But well, I mean, in many situations I've gone through in terms of community work, really understanding that um, empathy is good, but to a degree. And sometimes, if you empathize too much, you can end up putting yourself in harm's way. And that's what I really liked about Tanjiro in terms of his development as a character. He went from not being able to kill a demon at the beginning of the show to being like, oh, your technique, your music, like in the case of the first lower 12 that he fought,
Mm-hmm.
um, who had, when he was trying to get the mariachi blood,
Mm-hmm.
he was like, your technique and your music is beautiful, but I can't forgive what you did.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that is, like, I guess you could say, a perfect sense of empathy, and you really see like his development as a character. He went from empathizing too much to being like, I can empathize with you, but what you did is still wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that's huge, and that's something that I've been trying to take cues from, in terms of him and applying that in my own life, in the sense of looking at people like, I can empathize with you and I can see what you're going through, but you know, um, punching this person, in the case of youth, or yeah, in certain situations, you calling your girlfriend the B word or calling her a whore or whatever it is, that's not okay. I understand why you did that, like what caused you to say that, but saying that is still not acceptable, and it's not okay for you to say that. So to have, I guess, essentially having boundaries, and that's
Definitely.
really what I see with Tanjiro, having those boundaries when it comes to demons. Like, he still beat Rui, the one from the mountain arc,
Mm-hmm.
but at the same time he felt a tremendous amount of pain, and thus led from his compassion towards him at
Mm-hmm.
the end.
That's very true. That's what makes Tanjiro such a like a solid character because you can actually like look at him and see the you can see the I guess you could say the humanity in him when it comes to all living creatures. In a sense, you could say that he is actually like the ideal one, the chosen one, or someone who was meant to like save everyone. Because in the whole entire show, he's the only one who even has like the rational mind to either be on one end of the stick and say, yes, I'm gonna help you. I can understand you. But at the same time, he's the same person who will be like, I want to help you and understand you. But at the same time, you're a jerk and you kill people, so I should kill you. But at the same time, he'll understand where they came from and like what got into that state. So it's not like he's gonna kill you like brutally and just like slice you up. He will actually give you a fair chance and kind of want to understand you, kind of want to give you a chance to like redeem yourself. But at the same time, you can't because in the end, demons are demons. But he understands the logic and the whole aspect of like why demons are the way they are, because he's able to empathize, understand them. But at the same time, he's not naive.
He's not excusing them for what
Yeah.
they do.
Mhm.
And I feel like that's an important thing to do, where you don't excuse someone for doing something wrong,
Mhm.
but you can understand why they did something wrong.
Mhm.
And I feel like a lot of people think the two are the same.
Mhm.
Like, if you're willing to understand why someone's doing what they're doing, then you're excusing them. But it's not necessarily the
Mhm.
case. Like, you can still understand someone and at the same time not excuse what they did.
Mhm.
And in terms of self-preservation, it also makes me think of, because I'm a gamer, it makes me think of one of my favorite video game characters, Mega Man X. If you watch the Day of Sigma, or even the first game, it took him a long time to be able to draw a boundary between and empathy and having a boundary with people. So once again, these are just characters that really resonate with me in terms of empathy and compassion. You can't get anywhere without those two things.
It's very true.